Oh yeah. There's no certainty to the universe at all. And once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of suggestion.
Pulling my leg again, right? It's the latest thing you've seen. No exaggerations this time.
Let me think. Unicorn. Not kidding.
What? The mythical mare with the magic horn thing? Come on. Was King Arthur riding on it too?
Okay, it was more of an extremophile in the vague shape of a horse. But my point still stands. You need an open mind out there. You go into the far reaches of space too tightly wound, the brain is just gonna pop like a soda can. Holy shit. You actually found me.
I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barrett.
Well, this is turning into a regular constellation party, isn't it? Well, you didn't need to worry too much. Matsura the Grim here is actually...
No reason captivity should be unpleasant.
See, that's what I mean, Matsura.
I have enjoyed our time together, Barrett. But I can't just let you go with nothing to show. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom?
We do have some insurance.
Does that mean you'll be paying me?
We don't need to be introduced. Here's your money. And we would appreciate it if you could spread the word in the Crimson Fleet that Barrett shouldn't be harassed. It's not...
That's a fair point. But,
Do what you can. A suggestion to the right ears.
Very well.
See you around, Matsura. I mean, well, you know, hopefully not.
Got nothing to say to you. Matsura's in charge. You're lucky the boss is so generous. Got nothing to say to you. Matsura's in charge.
You're lucky the boss is so generous.
So, back to the lodge. Matsura the Grim? Honestly, pretty. Think I butted heads with his mentor once years back. At the same kind of surprisingly hospitable. Hey, you're underselling my harrowing escape from certain doom here. A little charm goes a long way. Honestly, I was kind of rolling the dice with you. But hey. Oh, I'm kidding. See you later.
Ah, lovely. Crimson Fleet. I'd forgotten I hadn't had my weekly fill of pirates just yet. If I can help you with anything, just say the word. Honestly. Certainly. I always enjoy. It was really good talking to you. Definitely know your way around a lock.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. Enjoy Neon.
I apologize for coming over this emergency channel.
channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
On deck.
Good day, Captain.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile. You're human. Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of...
A pleasure to meet you.
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago. I see. As you may have presumed, our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, communications haven't been successful, so perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves. Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed on. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the... Though, it would seem that was perhaps a bit... We do. Well, sort of. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted. We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology... I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work. And so... Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to... As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiate. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. Colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time.
We've got strict rules around here.
Entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before we arrived.
So, here we are. Let's talk. We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only... Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command... A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually. Difficult is the wrong word. It can be... Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that... To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is... But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough... Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve... We suspect that our equipment is... In all honesty, we even attempted communicating with... If anything, it may have... We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate. Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was... Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars. When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert, according to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time... Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this out. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Report back to me and let me know what they say. Thank you. And
Just stay out of trouble.
Just
because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
I'm glad you're not an alien. That would have been so cool.
I heard you came from outside the ship. I bet it was pretty cold out there. My mom and dad...
Hello there. Given that I don't know you, you must be this visitor. I'm Julia, the Constance chief. If you ask around, people will either tell you my job is... There's more to it than that. Generations ago, it used... Well, I don't think... I do. But sometimes it's frustrating. There was a time where I thought, but I grew to like... It's okay. I don't mind you asking. I'm actually proud of my choice. It's a great honor. As you can imagine, a population limit is I made my choice long ago to give others the chance to have a larger family should they wish. Though, I suppose I don't... Of course. Everyone. Someone has to prove... But that... I run the educational program. We try to... So yes, I hang out with children, and we historians are charged with keeping Earth culture alive, so that... Thanks for saying. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. ECS stands for Earth Colony Ship. We wanted... There was an old colony. It was called... Ironically, as chief historian, I can tell you a lot. Well, we launched Tuesday, September 27th, 2140. So, about 190 years. Would have been longer, but it turns out we have an ace navigator who saved us some time with some tricky maneuvers. We're the descendants of wealthy elites, intellectuals, artists, scientists, and others who left Earth in 20... The thinking was that Earth's days were numbered for a variety of reasons. Thus, he constructed this colony. We suspect... You know where to find me. I hope you'll come back. There's so much
I bet
to
you've
learn.
been on lots of cool space.
Captain Brackenridge said just like your correct.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of...
Hydroponics, of course. This must be how the colony ship kept itself fed over all these years in space.
What is that? Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships, just because our equipment's old.
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park, before we go to the ceremony. I want you to look me in. just melt when I hear you say things like that to me. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as... Now come on. Aja is waiting for us. But first, we should probably say... Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
It's beautiful out there, isn't it?
It may be paradise.
I'm so happy for you this day.
It certainly was nice of you to think of me when sending invitations to my daughter's wedding.
It's good to see you too, Mum.
I just wish you would have given me more notice. Or maybe some time to get... I barely even know his name. Yes, good to meet you too, my dear. If only my daughter had thought to introduce us sooner.
We'll have plenty of time to talk more later, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm sorry, Mum. I know how this must all seem to you. This was a sudden decision, and we didn't want to waste any more time. We wanted to keep the ceremony small.
Sarah, dear. I hope you know that I am delighted to be here. To see you finally get married. It's been a long time coming.
Thank you for coming, Mum. We'll be sure. But for now, let's not keep poor Aja waiting.
We're waiting until everyone arrives. It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This...
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a cat.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right.
Oh, God. Now you're...
That's called love, my dear. Well, I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I...
Coming from you, Aja.
Of course, Sarah. You know I... Oh, now, are we ready to... Very well. If everyone's ready, then I'll begin. It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that when I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate it, not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happy...
I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what... This structure can be absolutely impenetrable. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking to... If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that you...
That was... beautiful, Aja.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No. No, I'm fine. But... When we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that I deserved to be with someone who understands. It was at that very moment I realized I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. Your love means everything to me. And I swear to return that love freely and unconditionally, without
They have the
hesitation.
same haircut.
This is my
it?
solemn pledge to you.
Okay.
From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to?
Yes, Sarah.
I know you will.
You're not crying. Fake. Sleepers.
I don't deserve someone as special as you.
You had a gift, Sarah?
Yes. I wanted you to... I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was...
I'm glad everything worked out.
This is a ceremony? Like, there's, like, no decorations, like... Okay. Fine, just... Then... It's okay, yeah. No. Sorry.
It was my pleasure. Well, you're both welcome to stay here. Sarah, your mother will be staying here with me for a few weeks. We've actually got a lot more in common than I... So, I guess this is goodbye for now.
I'll never forget this.
It was a wonderful wedding.
You're truly the mother for my daughter. You and my Sarah are such a lovely couple. I guess we're done for now.
Fine.
Sarah deserved mostly the physical distance between us. It wasn't intentional, I'll have you know. Our lives simply died. You may not know this, but we had different plans for her when she was growing up. I've since come to terms and perhaps... She needs to hear it from me. I need to make it more clear to her that I'm proud. I need to, if I want to be closer to my...
Oh, gosh, really? We're doing this,
Oh, can I? When Sarah was 6, I believe, she lost her second tooth. But this time, I forget how it happened exactly, but it ended up going out with the waste as we were flying between Jemison and... She was so distraught. Mummy, what if the tooth fairy doesn't know I lost a tooth and doesn't come? She cried. So she ended up explaining what had happened and begged the tooth fairy for a space.
Thanks, Mother.
Adorable.
Thanks for that.
It was not quite what I had imagined for Sarah. I thought it would be a grand affair with hundreds of... But, given her history, I should say I'm not in... However, despite that, I must say that this was truly from the bottom of my heart. We'll talk later, I suppose.
I'm happy to host Abigail here at my home. She's quite charming. She was a royal pain in the butt. Hot-headed, impulsive, eager to rush into things without examining the ramifications. Her hunger to explore the void was the most fervent I'd seen in my years at Constellation. Only know though, she was one of the best explorers I've traveled with. That woman has a good head on her shoulders. You have to ask? Look, I can spend my day at the beach, relax. I haven't even traveled off. Moving to Paradiso was one of the... I was chair of Constellation for 35 years. I was there for all the low points, and I kept Constellation out of the colony war, made some incredible discoveries, and recruited some of the most amazing. I just finally reached a point where I felt I'd done enough. And it was time to give some. If you're expecting controversy or some sort of political reason, I can. And between you and me, I'm not getting any younger, eh? And this tired old woman.
You look young. How?
Say, Ka.
What the heck? How can you? At least this one should be returned. Yes, but no, sorry, but
What's happening, darling? Spending these moments close to you makes...
What? What if I choose this? Oh my god.
If it keeps us close, then...
Alright.
Don't worry. I know how new in-laws can be. I'll try to work on her for you and Sarah.
Good. Good stuff.
Well, that was fun. Now what?
Daiso. Okay. So the wedding is done. I leave on that ship. 200 years.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro
Paradiso.
Sukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
I think I should put on the microphone here. Microphone too. Fine, maybe next time. Hey. Wait. Why is there no sound?
Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think most. More often than not, we're just handling drunk and disorder. Heck, even pirates leave us alone for the most part. I think it's because some of them actually vacation here. As long as they're not bothering anyone, we've been told not to. Something I can help you with? Ah, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want? Interesting. We obviously have no... Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, the CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal... I'll let him know you're on your way.
This is not the kind of I don't think this is a negotiation. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just too simple. Maybe they're lying. Maybe they're true. Oh.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or a tranquility. Where should we begin?
Another lost belonging notification in the system. Oh dear, a guest. Dreadfully sorry you had to hear my complaint. How unprofessional. Hello, welcome to Paradiso. Dirk Huddleston at your service. Do you need it? Oh, no, nonsense. Just a small scheduling issue. Some of our guests have misplaced their belongings, and I'm responsible for finding and returning. Just one of the many services we are happy to provide here at Paradiso. Interesting. Yet you've decided to take a shuttle here all that. Well, if you change your mind. For one, our hotel rooms are quite luxurious. The executive suite is especially posh, but perpetually booked. However, I must say, even the economy rooms are... You'll find our beach relaxing, and we have several top-notch shops and dining experiences. Of course, we also have the galaxy's only gourmet chunks. And if you're feeling adventurous, I believe the... Broad question, but I'll try my best. Paradiso is the premier resort destination. This planet is as perfect as one could possibly imagine. That is, assuming this...
But... Yeah, it looks like a vacation spot, but how can you, like, live here forever like her mom? And... Aja? Is it Aja?
Ah, Purima 2 is owned independently by the Paradiso Group. We exist outside of the United Colonies, and the Paradiso Group is run by several board members, many of whom take residence within. They established the resort as a getaway. Oh no, you're on vacation. I would... But if you want to take a look at the list in the system and you happen to find anything while you're out and about, I suppose it would... Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Paradiso security is only here for your safety. Pretend we're not even here.
Someone put up Keats's drawings in the staff lodging. Not sure where they came from, but they're cute.
Hi there. I've got a lot on my plate right now, but I'm happy to help if you need it. Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, I swear I've never even met some of them because they chill at their own private secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing. I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of it. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work. Sure. Have fun.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
She said shark tag. I know, I kind of get what she's saying. Let's say you're like an executive of Hilden, right? And you got to deal with Hilden family. I don't know. Pleasure them. Make them happy. Put this one on. Can I sell this? You cannot equip this item. Okay, let's do it.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Blom's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront in a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
Just doing my part to make sure Paradiso remains a paradise.
We'll make some time. If it's not important, bring it up with Kiwi. No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach and gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me, though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out. We, the Paradiso Group, bought the rights to this planet years ago with the intent of turning it into the biggest and best resort in the... As such, no other leisure enterprises may operate on the planet without renting land from us. But as you can see, none can afford such a deal. Not quite. We just don't answer to the Freestar Collective or the United Cult. Makes things easier. We don't pay any taxes, we don't need to follow their laws. All the benefit. And no one minds, because half the politicians and other big shots love vacationing here. Works for everyone. I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. we've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. Like that, the marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
See the aliens. Sure. These people. Ah. Can I say that? I don't think I can say this.
We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some bodgy old ship hanging around up there. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners around the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tourists catch on and cause us sick. Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
I don't like how this.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not good. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need some.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before...
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grab drive so they can find... We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map.
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with. And how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our pro... No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than... And that's within your right. But as the CEO of Paradiso Group, so, as much as I appreciate... We operate outside of the Free Stars only, you see, partially because we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this. I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for service. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid... I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. It's not our responsibility to bet. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind. That leaves the only other party in this nego. And which proposal will you be taking? I have no idea, because I'm not suggesting any. But it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload. Of course, their engineers must have taken great care. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems in the reactor computer.
Don't even think for one moment that this would be acceptable behavior. You can't just blow up their ship. That's insane.
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and... We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's officials... I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise. Guess we're tabling it for now. Let's circle back around ASAP, though.
I mean, Sarah dislike him or me. That's important. But where she is?
I've been working on a new marketing slogan. Don't just imagine.
You're lucky I'm not like the other. And you've made your decision?
Paradiso.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, we'll coordinate our engine.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude,
Right. On behalf...
You sure it's safe out there?
What? Oh.
Hello.
Pardon.
I don't want to hear any complaint.
I don't want to hear any complaint.
Hard to get better prices.
Oh no, certainly. Body's the saying, spared no expense.
Just 3 more to go until break.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. The O2, we could save valuable weight if we got rid of the pilot seat. Maybe an ottoman? Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? Oh, should have just said that. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a deal. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. Part's not cheap though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost. It's a pretty big ask. Give it up. I'm not sure about karma, but I do know that I can't base my decisions off a concept. Maybe it is selfish of me to demand such. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I... You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. We'll send the part along when it's ready, and it's pleasant working with you.
Yeah. I think right now everything it's easy to solve with money. Because I remember at the beginning of the game I gave I think a mother 30,000 in Mars. At that time it was a really big decision for me, but now I think it's just easy. Easy, right? Everything's sold by money is easy. So I think I won't work with that. 1,000? It's cheap. I skip this.
Captain, greetings.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Without James.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
So bad. I'm not gonna do that.
Much more to learn about now.
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space. I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster? I knew it. It's incredible. I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but... Oh, I've got so many questions. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call... And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
It's so rude.
Indeed. Thank you for being... You must understand how thrilling this news is for someone like me. Someone who's... Ah, great question. I didn't... All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work. So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believe... Yes! So many! Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I...
Terraforming. Ule? I don't actually do.
Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all... I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform it... I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from. Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. What grab drive? Just joking with you. All right. This will be fun. I have just received word that the drive is here. Yes, of course I need your help. My team needs to stay on top of their daily maintenance, and I need to make my own preparations for it. Your help is going to be vital to this procedure. And have no worries. Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the... Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary... Got it?
Reroute power from the port. Why can't he do it by himself? What the heck? From where to where? From Ford turbo bomb to Oxford. Ford? Oh. Turbo pump. Here. Okay. Oh shit. Sorry.
Wow. I've heard about you, but here you are.
I don't know what I'm doing. Powerful magnetic field vibrating from the decouple. What? Wait. No, magnetic flange pipe, right? Wait a second. Yes. Decouple.
Go inform the captain while they're finishing the information. Thanks.
Now that we know what's out
Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a... Thank you again for all...
Are they gonna fix the communication system?
We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as I don't know if we can ever fully repay you.
Baseball.
Brackenridge. That sounds so familiar. Something from history slates that I've read.
Basketball.
Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory. Well, well. Oh, I love our little chats.
Okay, this is cool. This the but actually I don't know what the reason they
You know how to make a woman
brought
feel
this
special.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared.
We've got strict rules around here. But they're strict for a reason.
the eye.
side can help her. Hey.
Great. How many more days, months, years?
Oh, I've heard about you. The visitor who helped us get into this situation. Sorry, Is it that obvious? Breckenridge is intent on finding a home just as perfect as Paradiso, and it's clear I'd love to leave. But outside of you and the occasional passing trade ships we make contact, and besides, Breckenridge forbids it. I've tried. She insists. Oh my god, yes! It's all I've ever known. But I feel it deep. Maybe it was all those movies I saw as a kid. And we were so close to it. Damn it! I could almost feel it. It's a long shot. You've dealt with her. But then again, you did make her see reason before and set us on this path. Sorry, I know it may not sound like it, but I'd actually be...
The captain just needs an outside perspective. I'm confident we can get her to see reason here, and can...
My crew may not realize it now, but we will be much happier with a home of our own. That's a good question, but I firmly believe that establishing our own home, I think that we will assimilate to some degree, particularly when it comes to trade and... However, we've fared by ourselves for so long, it would be unreasonable for our people to give up our own sovereignty. It may seem like it's about me maintaining control, but it's more about avoiding massive culture shock. We'll get there. I'm well aware of Janet's desire to leave. I'll tell you the same thing I told her for the sake of our mission and community. Each member of our community is valuable, especially Janet. If she left, we'd be at least a couple of weeks behind in food production. But I suppose if you brought us more food staples to tide us over while that happens, we could do it. Say... Sorry, that's not... If we're really going to do this, you'll need to bring me more. We've roamed the stars for almost... Well, if you can bring... I'll be the judge of that. You really think so? Well... I try to be. It's for the greater good of the ship. She's like... Sorry. Unless you can figure out some... Sorry. Is this still something?
No. We're gonna find 50 potatoes.
That planet was not right for us anyway. I'm well aware. Each member of our... But... I'll be the judge of that. I suppose not. It would be bad for all. I know, which is why I'm taking into account the future of our entire... I don't know that I can. Sorry. Unless you can figure it. Sorry.
I'm bad at. Come on, I help you so much. Come on. Considering that I like spent so much on your what is that? Drive?
We've roamed the stars for almost... I'm well aware. Each member of our... But... I'll be the judge of that. All captains face tough choices. Perhaps letting Janet go does further prove I'm capable of handling. Well, you've got away with words, I'll give you that. Once again, you've convinced me to do the right thing. And while I'm not happy about letting one of our own go, I think you're right. Let her know she's free to leave on the next ship willing to take her. I just hope this doesn't prompt others to want to leave as well.
You've made a wise choice, Captain.
Just stay out of trouble.
You're lucky we're under orders now.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
You happy now?
We were so close to finding our new home. Good luck, I guess. Hopefully,
But I'm
it
not
won't be too
holding
much
my
longer
breath.
now.
Wait, for real? How? I thought I was going to have to escape on my own somehow. If I'm being honest, I should have known you can do it. After all, you're the reason we're still out here. I heard about what you did for us, getting that grab drive. or whatever. I was kind of hoping you'd overhear me and offer to... I probably should have just asked you, but... Anyway, thanks for help. No idea. One of the techs who helped retrofit the grab drive onto the Constant mentioned a place called New... Maybe I'll check it out. It sounded interesting. Anyway, seems like a good place. Julia? She'll be fine. I've tried talking her into coming with me, but she won't budge. Like almost everyone else, she believes in the... whatever. I'm sure I'll hear news of the Constant's whereabouts. Maybe I'll even come back to visit. Thanks again. I'm going to need it. I hope we meet again someday.
Oh, like keep giving me base.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Just
The Constant is a piece of shit.
so many baseball.
Hey, how are you?
Let's get back to the log.
Can't think of a better place to recharge and ready ourselves for our next mission.
Sorry for the wait, everyone. little held up on Vectora.
Barrett, we were worried sick.
Well, some of us were.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried.
Don't start, Country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up desk on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit, can't you? Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just... So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the universe. It doesn't really matter to me. Never get too attached to ships. After the 5th or 6th time one blows up and you get marooned. Plus the Frontier is a constellation ship. And you're one of us now. So it's just as much yours as mine. Marvelous.
Any plans you need to share? Let me guess. You missed me and you couldn't stay away.
What?
You support all of my dreams.
Hey, come on, no. Okay. I thought I
If
can
it
only
keeps
choose that
us-
option. Sorry. I mean,
Whatever you need, you've got it.
oh, so now we're separated.
Ah, I miss talking to you already.
Oh, okay. We're separated. We? Where's Barrett? Where's Barrett? You.
Yes?
Oh, what do you have?
Oh, pardon me. I might have some.
Okay. It's okay.
Well,
Use some
okay
stuff.
then.
Where's my babe? Where's my babe? That quick. Are you missing me? Shit. Where the heck are...
What's up?
I've occasionally had my doubts about constellations.
What's up? What? Where the heck is Sarah? Sarah, where are you? Oh, but yeah. How about we?
Sorry. I was lost in a memory for a moment there. Good thinking. I've got plenty to do on my own, and so do you.
Where's...
We've always considered ourselves explorers.
Where's Sarah? What the heck? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she walked upstairs, but I'm not sure she's in the room. Oh. So it proves that she's not in the room. At the roof. She must be in this room. What? She basically.
Hi there. How's it going? Hey, let me know when you're ready to take me along with you. Should only be a few years. Well, there's no other people my age here at the lodge. Actually, Noelle is pretty nice. She said she'd teach me some stuff about science. Besides that, I don't really care. I don't know if I'll ever get used to being everyone hurrying around. Going from a planet with a population of 3 to this one. Goodbye.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
Sarah! Where are you, Sarah? How about at that Barrett holding my machine gun? Oh.
The two of us make quite the pair, eh? Always.
Let's go. Let's go Paradiso. Book a room. Let's go Paradiso. Paradiso. Yes, guess it's over here. Let's go. Let's go for honeymoon.
Fire up your hand scanner. I bet you'll find plenty here to catalogue.
Paradiso security is only here for your safety.
I'm not much of a beach person.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
It is my pleasure to make your stay as accommodating. Be sure to experience all our resort has to offer. One of our deluxe suites just opened up. I'd be happy to accommodate. How long would you like to book with us for? Thank you for booking your vacation week with us. If you need...
I don't think any place could be more perfect.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance.
Come here, Sarah. What? Wow, this is fascinating. So, what is this?
Damn it. Do we have to get up already?
This place is so big. Oh, this is crazy. Here's a shower. Shower? It's crazy. This is big, man. This is right. Big, but oh, this is crazy. Oh. Let me see. Let me see.
Jetpack damaged or something?
No major incidents in a while.
Get any rest? I sure didn't.
wish I had booked a stay for longer.
Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
It's my pleasure to make sure our guests are happy.
I guess I have to admit, this resort isn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Oh, this place is.
If I could just stay here forever, I would.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost too
This is the spot, right here. It's absolutely perfect.
Oh, this is even better than in the brochure.
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected. Guess that's how they get you.
Come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
Look at this too. Remember their expression.
This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
I'm on vacation because I don't want to be bothered by it. Get it?
No one's really here if I call out sick from work for another.
Yeah, these two.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place. So I had to see for myself.
Oh,
There are so many
is identical to these two.
This
No one's
is
going to
the best
care if I
vacation
call
I've
out
ever
sick
taken.
from work for another week,
I'm here to satisfy your needs. Can't wait for my shift. Yet another nice day.
Salut, bonjour, good day. Welcome to Shit My Title. Heh, they can sometimes get pretty out of control. We've had to do away. Before you worry, we never had it. We only serve the most premium.
There are so many activities I'm looking for. Not to be a downer,
The beach, the sand, and the sound of the ocean. Ah, this is wonderful.
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected.
This girl.
Come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
I guess I have to admit, this resort isn't as
Well, hello, son. Stay safe, darling.
Oh, no, no, no.
I wish I had booked a stay for longer.
Don't worry. I know how new in-laws can be. I'll try to work on her for you and Sarah.
You and my Sarah are such a... Bye then, dear.
What are you like? Staying together. What? Is that a bug?
Hey, hope you're enjoying yourself.
Hey, what?
I shouldn't be telling you this, but
Welcome. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts. Why would I? I have to sell overpriced crap too. My uncle works for the Paradiso board. When he said he could get me a job here, but it's not all bad. I don't have to worry about getting fired, and I live in Paradiso for free. No. Ugh. You people always think that just because we're some fringe planet and not... I wouldn't even care. Ugh. You're going to...
See what you have.
There you go.
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates.
Can't wait to get... Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for shopping.
Hello.
Greetings, sir. How may I assist you? I hope you are well on this fine day. The system shows that we do in fact have a room available. Are you looking for the daily rate or the more? Let me know if there's anything else you need.
You look like you could be a celebrity. I'll have to tell my staff to treat. Hey, how's it? Okay, come on, you're looking at paradise and it just... Name's a million, by the way. I work for the resort. You can come to me... Anyway, unless you need something else, I should... Gotta solve all the resort... You know what? I definitely... We just got a major recall on our air... Bits of fiber from the filters can get blown out, not only defeating the purpose of the purifiers, bad design all around them. They told us they won't ship them here since we're in unincorporated territory outside of the... Too much of a risk of pirates. Wow, that'd be great. You can pick up the pure... Just show the claim.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan.
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archimize,
I don't miss all the
are
extra.
dedicated to the learning.
System's down. Nothing's going out until it's fixed. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but I've got a lot of shipments to process still. So let's cut. Are you here to claim a shipment in storage, or do you have some other ship? I'd like to help you, but there's a problem with my computer system. I can't verify your claim number. The technician said they should be done fixing it by...
What? What? Oops.
Normally I wouldn't allow... And I wasn't looking forward to staying late to finish processing all the claims.
Let's go fix it. Divide by 0. Oh, it's done? It's done? That's it?
Sustained interruptions will lead to deactivation.
Not much time to talk. Lots of cargo to sort through today. What do you expect? Robots and if I'm being honest.
Now, if I could get you to fix the coffee maker aboard our ship. I'm kidding.
How about that? I guess I can call off the technician. And thanks to you, I won't have to work. Here's your order. Thanks.
You've been busy, I hear.
I think just one more that I can pick up this stuff. But easy money. Easy. What is this?
I'm here to satisfy your needs.
Man, what would I have done if you hadn't come along to help? Hey, you got them? And just in time, too. One of my maintenance people said they heard something rattling around in one of the pure. Thanks. I'll make sure the staff here.
It's my pleasure to make sure our guests are happy.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Holla at me. Ugh. You're going to make. Okay.
Thanks for shopping.
Yeah, I'm going to complain about her. Where can I find that?
Please, I'm here to say... Someone put up... I hope your stay here is going well.
There's plenty to see and do around the resort. I hope... You must mean Jacquot. Sorry. Yeah, I've tried to fire her several times over it, but her uncle's a Paradiso Group board member. Between you and me, he's just as lazy, but he's determined to give his niece a job here, and it's about the bare minimum she can. I've tried explaining she's bad for business, but the sales numbers don't It's the only shop on the island, so people still buy plenty. Anyway, I'll try talking to her again. Aw, hate to see you leave.
Aww.
Bear sailing may be canceled for the time being, but you know, we still have other fun activities.
And now we see how the working class lives around here. Damn.
Every day's nice around here, but I think you caught us at one of them nights.
Workers.
Hello there.
what have we got? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Fuck.
things for you.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Hello, Captain.
Oh.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some friend.
Oh, is he Constellation?
Ah, gotta pass the hours on the star station somehow.
Just don't challenge him to an arm wrestling competition.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost.
Why am I doubting he? I keep doubting.
Always preferred working alone, even around people I like. But now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after... But the data takes a slow ride along the seal. No matter how good the scan, it's still just peeking at light. And she'll...
Ultimately, we're not looking at a planet. We're looking at the radiation coming off a planet. And that...
Lot of interstellar bodies in the way, too. You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja, Mateo went out recently, but Andrej... Another rook in Constellation who's making a name for herself.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there...
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but... Anyway, hopefully, happy hunting. Show the words another time, then. The eyes seem... Usually doesn't. I'm overdrawn from late. It's a long tale to tip your ear on. But if you ever wanted to visit, I thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Captain.
So, where to next?
Unknown vessel. Prepare to submit to...
Wait. I know him. He's the one that helped us. This is Captain Young. Please acknowledge. Nice to see you. Been busy risking your ass for total strangers, huh? We were furloughed on New Atlantis for some R&R. Just got our orders that we're shipping out. No idea exactly where. They're like treating us Marines like mushrooms that are kept in the dark, and how about you? You are one of the strangest creatures, a veritable anomaly. Do I have to? Fine. No more passing messages. Decorum, Marines. So, command signed off. Sadly lost some men, but training accidents happen to the best of us. Captain Torres got promoted. Sent us a good... Most of it was confiscated by customs. But there was a keg of good... We raised a glass in his honor. Actually.
Oh, it's her.
I stand by it. You'd make a hell of a marine, but, damn proud. Command's shipping us off to parts unknown. But would you accept a final party? Call it a fond farewell from some of your friends in the... A lot of good people owe you them. Maybe one day some of us can return the favor.
So here belongs to Freestyle Collective, is it? Still.
Time to find out.
A succulent. So many succulent.
As you can see, Vladimir's time with the Crimson Fleet proved to be quite lucrative. One can only hope he's left that way of life behind.
What am I doing here? Just come here and do everything. Let's see. Should I? Let's see.
I'm hoping there was a good reason that was locked. My goodness. I had no idea that Vladimir's paranoia would amount to surrounding himself with all of this monitoring equipment.
What the fuck? Oh my god, what is that?
Wow, these looks. Oh, these crazy. You can thumb out everywhere. Okay. Yeah, he sure is crazy. But I see just show how, how big he is, how it is. He is. Just loot everything.
When my former captain died, I knew my days with the fleet were marching to the cliff's end. I was already considered an old jack-o'-bones, scaring the new rooks on the fact that I was still alive. Grimm's laughing reminder that most of them wouldn't make it to my age. Tossing my youth away on gutting haulers for the fleet was one thing, but watching another generation doing the same, knowing where the end was for them, my mind started clocking hours on the point of it all. And that's when the beauty of the Blackest Sea started to catch me for the first time. Humanity's jaunt into the stars could use a friendlier meeting than gun and blade. And who could do better good out there than someone who had seen the darkest edges and lived to tip your ear to the tale? Paid in full for this little piece of the settled systems to call my own. The pot is starting to boil over back at Constellation with all this work we're doing with the Eye, so this might be the last time I set eyes here for a spell. Don't really know if my faith holds strong to Barrett's idea of what these artifacts are, but the science seems true. How did I get here? A Crimson Fleet rook turned old man astronomer, arguing with a physicist about what the stars themselves are. How to smile on this life. Owe it all to the others that didn't make it to keep going.
crazy. Holy. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh. Damn. Oh my. Wow. Ireland WoW is wow. Oh my god. These are all really expensive. Night views. So I'll pick one of them. Fire rate for this one is so low. Oh, this one is good too. These are all so good. Oh. I think one of the good things is it is lightweight. This one is crazy. It's beautiful. This one. This one is truly crazy. This one is crazy.
want to send a heartfelt thanks. Any way we can repay you? Transferring parts now. Thanks again for the help. Take care out there.
We're going to be visiting the astral lab while we're here. I mean, that's a given, right?
This better not be a waste of my time. You need to move some merch.
What's up? We sell only the finest. Cash only, please. Please visit us again. if you're in the market for luxury items.
Something for me when you have a moment. Oh, my day just got a whole lot brighter. I thought you'd never up. Talk to you again soon, then.
Darling. Wow.
Yeah, what? If it's too hot. You got the money. All right, buzz off. Busy.
I wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away. something's on your mind, you can tell. Have something for me? Sure, go ahead. You mean apart from being the chair of well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, and as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry, I won't let you eat anything that might... Absolutely. Sona is clever. You can rest assured that she will get... You know, Sona and I, most importantly, though. Maybe if you're lucky, we'll talk again later.
If you want to talk, make it quick. I think I'm late for Noelle's science lesson.
Hello, Captain. Not a problem. Right. No, lay it on me. I'm all ears. I think about it a lot. There's so many possible. I'm not a fearful man, but I am. And I'm keenly aware that this artifact could change. On Bentley? No, wait. It was Kazal. I can feel Lynn's admonishing stare boring a hole. She's not actually staying. Well, point is, my story's probably a lot like yours. We dug a pit, found some really wonky. Well, it certainly means something, because not everyone... My first instinct was it was a message of some kind, like the Voyager records. Communication from a higher life form reaching out. But now I'm wondering if the vision wasn't just sensory. My new theory, as in not just a message from... Well, when I picked it up, I had no idea what it was. I saw... Sure, like what? Let's see. I enjoy cheese. What else? Anytime. Finally, let's get it.
All yours, Barrett. Try to come back in one piece this time.
Of course, friend.